everyone. Hope you are in the pink of your health. This is Margaret on Grammar Buzz YouTube channel Learning Made Easy. Well, in my previous video, we have discussed about reflexive pronouns. And we know that reflexive pronouns are words ending in self or selves, like myself, ourself, yourself, yourselves, himself, herself, themselves, and itself. They are used when the subject and the object of the sentence are the same. But in this video, we will be focusing on a special type of pronoun that is similar to reflexive pronoun and yet different, and that is emphatic pronoun. Sounds mysterious, right? Well, there is nothing to be worried about. I assure you that you are up for a joyride. So let's begin. But before we do that, we need to know the lesson objectives. So, shall we? Well, the lesson objectives for the day are: knowing what are emphatic pronouns, you need to know them, right? And identifying them. And you also need to identify them. So it's important for you to know the emphatic pronouns and also identify which ones they are. Alright, let me give you an example. And look at the picture. It's a picture of a man mowing the lawn, and that's a sentence. It says, I myself have mowed the lawn. I myself have mowed the lawn. Note the pronoun myself in the sentence. Now, we already know that myself is a reflexive pronoun. You know that, right? But in this sentence, myself is not the object of the sentence. I is the subject, but myself is not the object of the sentence. So, what is myself? Well, in this sentence, myself is used for emphasizing. I myself, so there is an emphasis. Here the speaker is laying stress on the fact that I myself have mowed the lawn. And when myself is used for emphasizing, it is called by a special name, and that is emphatic pronouns. So, here comes our $1,000,000 question. What is emphatic pronoun? Hey, do you know what is emphatic pronoun? Can you tell me? No problem if you don't know. We'll soon find out. So, let us figure out together what is an emphatic pronoun. Well, here we are. An emphatic pronoun is a pronoun that refers to another noun or pronoun in the sentence to emphasize it. The same words are used for both emphatic pronouns and reflexive pronouns. Well, but reflexive pronouns only refer back to the subject. However, emphatic pronouns, they emphasize the noun or pronouns in the same sentence, unlike reflexive pronouns that do not emphasize the noun or pronoun in the sentence, but they only refer back to the subject itself. Alright, let me give you some examples. And our first example is, Meera herself sang at the party. Meera herself sang at the party. In this sentence, herself refers to the subject Meera. But is the subject and the object of the sentence the same? Certainly not. In this sentence, Meera is the subject, but the object is the party. So here, herself is just used for emphasizing. Meera herself sang at the party. Even if we remove herself from the sentence, it makes complete sense. That is, Meera sang at the party. The meaning of the sentence still remains the same. So, here herself is just used to emphasize and not to add any meaning or replace the subject or the object in the sentence. So Meera herself sang at the party means that we are laying emphasis on the fact that the song was sung at the party by Meera herself. So here herself is an emphatic pronoun that is used only for emphasizing. Well, what about this sentence then? It says, the queen looked at herself in the mirror. The queen looked at herself in the mirror. In this sentence, the queen is the subject and herself is the object. The queen looked at her own self. So here the subject and the object are the same. And this herself is used to refer back to the subject, that is the queen, and not for emphasizing it. So herself here is a reflexive pronoun and not an emphatic pronoun. If we remove herself from the sentence, the meaning of the sentence changes. That is, the queen looked at the mirror, because now it does not specify what the queen looked at in the mirror. It just says that the queen looked at the mirror. So, herself here is used as a reflexive pronoun. So remember, if we remove a reflexive pronoun from a sentence, the meaning of the sentence changes. So, the herself in the first sentence, Meera herself sang at the party, is an emphatic pronoun because it is used to emphasize the fact that Meera sang at the party. But the herself in the second sentence, the queen looked at herself in the mirror, is a reflexive pronoun because it refers back to the subject, the queen, in the sentence. But it is not used for emphasizing. So, what are the different types of emphatic pronouns? Well, they are myself, ourself, yourselves, herself, himself, yourself, itself, and themselves. So, let me give you a few more examples. Are you up for it? Surely you are. So let's take a look at them one by one. And our first sentence says, he himself delivered the pizza. He himself delivered the pizza. In this sentence, himself refers back to the subject he. He is the subject of the sentence, but certainly not the object. Himself in the sentence is used for emphasizing. Here the speaker is laying stress on the fact that he himself delivered the pizza. Even if we remove the himself from the sentence, the meaning of the sentence still remains the same. That is, he delivered the pizza. So, himself is used for emphasizing. Hence, it is an emphatic pronoun. Okay. What about this sentence? It says, you should try and do it yourself. You should try and do it yourself. Note, in this sentence, yourself is not placed after the subject you. It is placed at the end of the sentence. So, does it mean it is not an emphatic pronoun? Well, just because it is not placed immediately after you, it does not mean it is not an emphatic pronoun. It is certainly an emphatic pronoun. So, even if we remove yourself, the meaning of the sentence still remains the same. That is, you should try and do it. So, here yourself is used just for the sake of emphasizing that you should try and do it yourself. So, yourself is an emphatic pronoun. Absolutely right. Take a look at this sentence. It says, the dog found the bone itself. The dog found the bone itself. But remember, emphatic pronouns are not always about people, right? And in this sentence, certainly you know that. So, an emphatic pronoun is not always about people. And in this sentence, the emphatic pronoun itself refers back to the subject. And is the subject a person? Certainly not. It is an animal, and that is a dog. But is the dog the object of the sentence? No. The object of the sentence is the bone. So, itself is the emphatic pronoun. In this sentence, the emphatic pronoun itself refers back to the noun dog in order to emphasize it. And that's would mean the same as the dog itself found the bone. So, itself is an emphatic pronoun. Alright, let me give you another example. And our sentence says, they themselves admitted their mistake. They themselves admitted their mistake. Themselves in the sentence is used to emphasize. Themselves refers back to the subject they. Here themselves is used to lay stress on the fact that they themselves admitted their mistake. And when themselves is used for emphasizing, it is called an emphatic pronoun. Remember, even if we remove the themselves from the sentence, the meaning of the sentence still remains the same. That is, they admitted their mistakes. So, definitely, themselves is not a reflexive pronoun, but it is an emphatic pronoun. Okay, take a look at this sentence. It says, we ourselves witnessed the accident. We ourselves witnessed the accident. Ourselves in the sentence is used to emphasize, right? So ourselves refers back to the subject we. Here ourselves is used to lay stress on the fact that we ourselves witnessed the accident, or the accident was witnessed by us. And even if we remove the ourself from the sentence, the meaning of the sentence still remains the same. That is, we witnessed the accident. So, ourselves in this sentence is an emphatic pronoun. I guess you have already got the hang of emphatic pronouns. Well done! And so, now it is time for us to practice. You know that all right? The more you practice, the better you do. So let's get started. And this is how it works. I'll be showing you a sentence with a pronoun, and you have to identify whether the given pronoun is a reflexive or an emphatic pronoun. Simple, right? You can do it. I believe you. I know you will do it. Right? So here comes the first sentence. And that says, we often deceive ourselves. We often deceive ourselves. So what do you think is ourselves? Is it an emphatic pronoun or a reflexive pronoun? Take a close look at the sentence. What is it doing? And you are absolutely correct. The ourselves in the sentence is a reflexive pronoun because it refers back to the subject. Right? Good job! Time for the second sentence. And that says, he himself said so. He himself said so. What about himself in this sentence? What is it? Is it a reflexive or emphatic pronoun? What is it doing? What is it doing? Have you nailed it? I think you have, and you are absolutely correct. It is an emphatic pronoun in this case because the himself here emphasizes the subject he. Good job! Okay, there's the next one for you. And it says, don't touch that electric wire. You will get hurt yourself. Don't touch that electric wire. You will hurt yourself. Okay, what is the yourself in this sentence? It is a reflexive or an emphatic pronoun. What do you think? Have you got it all right? I think you have. And you are right. It is a reflexive pronoun in this case. Because here, the subject and the object of the sentence are the same. Good job! Time for the next sentence. And it says, I myself went to the market and bought the dresses. I myself went to the market and bought the dresses. Well, what about the myself in this sentence? What is it? Is it a reflexive pronoun? Is it an emphatic pronoun? What do you think? Take a close look. What is the myself doing in this sentence? And you are so correct. It is emphasizing. So it has to be an emphatic pronoun. Good job. Here comes the next one for you. And it says, I will give myself a month to lose some weight. I will give myself a month to lose some weight. What about the myself in this sentence? What do you think? What is it doing? What is it doing in the sentence? I think you have spotted it. You nailed it, I guess. And you are so right. It is a reflexive pronoun because I and myself are the object and the subject of the sentence, and it is not emphasizing anything. So it is a reflexive pronoun in this case. Good job. Take a look at the next sentence. It says, the tortoise hurt itself. The tortoise hurt itself. What about the itself in this sentence? What is it doing? I think you have already nailed it and you are so very correct. It is a reflexive pronoun because here the subject and the object of the sentence is the same, and that is the tortoise. Good job. And here comes the last sentence for you, and it is, she herself painted the walls. She herself painted the walls. Well, what is the herself in this sentence? I think it's a reflexive pronoun or maybe an emphatic pronoun. Oh, I'm so confused. Are you confused too? Can you help me out? Can you figure it out for me? I think you can, and I think you already have. Good job. And it is an emphatic pronoun. Well done. Because the herself here emphasizes the subject she. Now the work has been done by the subject she. Good job. Hey, congratulations, you did it. And with this, we come to the end of our video. Hey, you did a marvelous job. I hope this video has helped you know and identify emphatic pronouns. If you have any questions at all, you know what to do. Just pop them in the comment box and I will surely get back to you, right? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment and share. Also press the bell icon and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. So, take care of yourself and bye for now.